Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am David Spohr, and welcome back to another game review. Today, we'll be having a look at the game Dixit. Dixit is a 2 to 6 player game in which each round one person assumes the role of storyteller. This storyteller will name a sentence, a word, maybe make a noise or do a little dance to give a description of one of the cards in their hand. They will play that card face down on the table. Everyone else will use this description to imagine their own story and choose a card from their hand and place that down on the table. The cards get shuffled, get dealt out onto the table, and then everyone except for the storyteller votes on which one they think the original card was. Votes are then revealed, and then from there, points is given out. So the way this game works is, for example, I have 4 cards laid out, so let's pretend that these were from 4 different players. This card here is originally the storyteller's card. As you can see, kind of looks a little bit like a stairway to heaven. So the storyteller may say, stairway to heaven as their description. A few other people put out their cards. You might get someone who's got a little ladder walking up to heaven. Maybe little roses, a little poppy to resemble remembrance, as someone could have passed away, stairway to heaven. And someone does not necessarily have the description available to them, so they put out something as close as they can think to that description. So with that kind of description, it does leave 2 probably very probable answers, and so people will vote between those 2. The aim of the storyteller to get points is to get only so many people to guess it. If everyone guesses your card, you get no points. If no one guesses your card, you get no points. So you need at least one person, but not all people. Everyone else around the table, they can get points by getting other people to guess their card. And if they also guess the storyteller's card, they get points. Sounds like a lot going on there, but basically the aim of the game is to only get some people to guess your card, not everyone. Another more obscure clue you could use, for example, for using these 4 as the set, is you might say Led Zeppelin. As Led Zeppelin is the artist of the song Stairway to Heaven, you'll get people thinking. Some people may know who Led Zeppelin is, others may not, which is good, because if those that do know it guess your card, then you get some points through. So we do have voting tokens. Everyone does play it face down at the start too, and then reveal them afterwards. You got the nice little board here. You got little rabbit meeples going up. First to 30 to wins. Description of how the points are laid out are on the board. There's a lot of artwork to this game. It is kind of surrealism and abstract at the same time. Each artwork also has 2 to 3 focal points, so you can make more clues and gives more replayability to each card. And then each person, how they describe the card or interpret the card, might have their own views. So this game has a lot of replayability to it. I'll just throw out some artwork so you can see the varied styles and unique abstract artwork to each card on here. So I'm going to come out and say it, that for me, this is not a game I enjoy. I enjoy more of these logic-based strategy, maybe almost direct conflict with people. This is not to say the game is bad. This game is actually quite good. You pull it out with a group of friends and you can just pick up the game straight away and enjoy it. It takes a few seconds to pick up the rules, and then you just all go around interpreting these cards, enjoying the artwork and enjoying the game itself. I really think this game does what it does well. It's simple to pick up, beautiful to look at, feel, play with. The stories that come out from people. We have a group of friends that like to play the guitar, and so they'll play a little bit of musical tunes to their cards to try and throw you off or bring you into the surroundings. Maybe play that little bit of a fantasy sound when they want to bring you into this kind of setting, or maybe play a little bit of an upbeat tune when you've got like a lollipop or something on your card to enjoy. One problem we have found with this game is the additional packs or expansion packs you can get for this game. They are done by different artists. A lot of the artists use similar styles. However, we've found personally, and a lot of our friends have picked up without knowing about this, that there are differences between the styles, which can kind of throw off some of the clues you give, as it does throw the thematic experience out just a little bit, as the art style is not cohesive. And that's probably one of the large problems we found with the game. Another large problem is you can really throw people off when you're the storyteller. You can throw people off and just hope people guess it. It's kind of like that. Go ahead, make a guess. You might get some points, you might not get points. So it kind of also comes down to a trust factor between all of the players to actually just try and incorporate some knowledge or some hints to the actual story of the cards, instead of trying to throw people off to maybe get a point and hopefully no one else gets the points. Dixit is a nice little quick and easy card game to pick up and play with your friends, family. It's beautiful artwork, as I've said multiple times. It feels nice, it's solid. There's a lot of expansions that bring a lot of replayability to the game. For me, however, not a fan, and I think a lot of those that are looking for more in-depth or some kind of thinking to the game might be turned away from this. Others that don't like the relationship between your words and cards and trying to get everyone else to guess what you have made will also be turned away from this game. It's a good game if you don't want to think heavily and you just want to enjoy being with your friends, family, and enjoy playing a card game. For me, however, it just doesn't sit well. Dixit's a good game, just not for me. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been another review, and I'll see you next time.